Q1047. Which aircraft has right-of-way over the other traffic? A. An airplane. B. An sUAS. C. A quadcopter. The correct answer is A. In general, the right-of-way rules for aircraft are based on the category and maneuverability of the aircraft, rather than the specific type of aircraft. However, in the case of an unmanned aircraft system, UAS, such as an sUAS or a quadcopter, the right-of-way rules are the same as for any other aircraft. According to FAA regulations, aircraft must yield the right-of-way to other aircraft based on the following priority order. 1. Aircraft in distress or emergency situations. 2. Balloons. 3. Gliders. 4. Airships. 5. Airplanes. 6. Helicopters. 1048. What action should the pilots take if a collision is anticipated? A. The manned aircraft pilot should give way to the right. B. The remote pilot should adjust the sUAS course. C. Both pilots should give way to the right. The correct answer is B. If a collision between a manned aircraft and an sUAS is anticipated, the remote pilot in command, RPIC, operating the sUAS should take immediate action to avoid the collision, as they are responsible for the safe operation of the sUAS. According to FAA regulations, the RPIC should maneuver the sUAS to give way to the manned aircraft and should avoid flying over or in close proximity to the manned aircraft. If necessary, the RPIC should descend or land the sUAS to avoid the manned aircraft. The manned aircraft pilot is not required to take any specific action, but should maintain vigilance and take evasive action if necessary to avoid the sUAS. 1049. What may be used to assist compliance with sUAS see and avoid requirements? A. Binoculars. B. First-person view camera. C. Remote pilot diligence. The correct answer is C. In addition, the remote PIC is accountable for keeping a safe distance from all other aircraft, whether they are manned or unmanned, and for yielding the right-of-way whenever possible. 1320. During a flight of your small, unmanned aircraft, you observe a hot air balloon entering the area. You should A. Yield the right-of-way to the hot air balloon. B. Ensure the unmanned aircraft passes below, above, or ahead of the balloon. C. Expect the hot air balloon to climb above your altitude. The correct answer is A. The remote pilot flying a sUAS is required to give way to all other manned aircraft, including those flying over the airport's surface. 1050. Which action is specifically required of the remote pilot prior to each flight? A. Check the aircraft logbooks to ensure maintenance is current. B. Make a plan to keep non-participants clear, indoors, or undercover. C. Identify a non-participant who will be near the sUAS operation to help with see and avoid procedures. The correct answer is B. This action is specifically required of the remote pilot prior to each flight, according to 14 CFR, Part 107. The remote pilot must ensure that non-participants are kept clear of the sUAS operation area and that adequate measures are taken to prevent any injury or damage to persons or property on the ground. This involves making a plan for the flight operation, including the identification of any potential hazards or risks to non-participants and taking steps to mitigate them. Checking aircraft logbooks to ensure maintenance is current and identifying a non-participant who will be near the sUAS operation to help with see and avoid procedures are also important steps, but they are not specifically required prior to each flight according to Part 107.